The Mirror's Whisper. In a quiet, unassuming town, there was an old antique shop. Dusty and forgotten, it held relics from a time long past. The shop owner, Mr. Whitaker, was a reclusive man, seldom seen outside his dimly lit store. He was known for his peculiar collection of mirrors, each with a history, a story of its own. One rainy afternoon, a young woman named Clara stumbled upon the shop. Seeking shelter from the downpour, she decided to explore the store, drawn to its eerie charm. As she walked through the narrow aisles, her eyes were inexplicably drawn to a large, ornate mirror at the back of the shop. Its frame was intricately carved with twisted figures that seemed almost alive, and the glass had a faint, otherworldly glow. "Ah, I see you found the Whispering Mirror," Mr. Whitaker's voice croaked from the shadows, startling Clara. "The Whispering Mirror?" she asked, intrigued. "It's said to show the deepest fears and darkest secrets of anyone who gazes into it," Mr. Whitaker explained with a twisted smile. "But be warned, my dear, it's not for the faint of heart." Despite the warning, Clara felt an irresistible pull towards the mirror. She bought it on a whim, thinking it would be a fascinating addition to her home. That night, she set it up in her bedroom, its gleaming surface facing her bed. As she drifted off to sleep, strange dreams plagued her mind. She saw herself in the mirror, but it wasn't quite her. The reflection was twisted, with hollow eyes and a sinister grin. In the dream, the reflection began to whisper, its voice a low, raspy hiss that sent chills down her spine. "Come closer. Let me show you the truth." Clara woke with a start, her heart pounding. She tried to shake off the feeling of unease and went about her day, but the mirror's whisper haunted her thoughts. That night, the dream returned, more vivid and terrifying than before. The reflection's whispers grew louder, more insistent. "Look into the mirror. See what lies beneath." Unable to resist, Clara approached the mirror in her dream. As she stood before it, the glass seemed to ripple and warp, pulling her in. She felt herself being dragged into the mirror's depths, into a dark, endless void. She woke up screaming, drenched in sweat. The mirror stood silently in the corner, its surface as calm and unassuming as ever. But Clara knew something was terribly wrong. The whispers began to invade her waking hours, soft at first, then growing louder, more urgent. "Let me show you the truth." Desperate, she tried to cover the mirror, to hide it away, but the whispers followed her wherever she went. She could see shadows moving in the corners of her eyes, hear faint, echoing laughter in empty rooms. Sleep-deprived and on the edge of madness, Clara decided to confront the mirror one last time. That night, she stood before it, her reflection staring back with a twisted smile. She could feel the mirror's pull, drawing her in. Summoning all her courage, she whispered, "Show me." The glass rippled, and Clara found herself falling into the mirror's depths. She landed in a dark, cold place, surrounded by shadows. Figures emerged from the darkness, twisted and grotesque, their faces contorted with fear and agony. She realized they were previous victims of the mirror, trapped forever in its sinister grip. "Welcome," a voice hissed, and Clara turned to see her own reflection, now fully alive and grinning malevolently. "You wanted the truth. Now you're part of it." The reflection lunged at her, and Clara felt herself being pulled apart, her consciousness merging with the darkness. She was trapped, just another lost soul in the mirror's collection. Days passed, then weeks. Clara's friends and family searched for her, but she had vanished without a trace. The mirror remained in her bedroom, its surface calm and silent, hiding the tormented souls within. Mr. Whitaker smiled as he dusted off another mirror in his shop, waiting for the next curious customer. The whispering mirror had claimed another victim, and it was only a matter of time before it whispered again.